Hello and welcome back to Dynamic Entry. It's me, the professional henchman, here, of course, with Nate the Human. And today, we've got a little game for you. Now, I have assembled a list of 10 songs. And these songs may or may not be related to or associated with games. And Nate's objective is to figure out if he can guess correctly. Is it from a game? Or, bonus point, is it associated with the game? Because there's some landmines in here. Now, out of the 10 songs, not every single one is really from the media. So, he may or may not get the point. How do you feel about it? Do you feel confident? Do you think that your exposure to game music is pretty varied? You going to be all right?
So this is going to be like original scores, I'm assuming? Not like an insert of like a song into the game, like a
yes.
Okay.
So any of the game songs presented on this list will be ones directly pulled from the score of the game or ones that are written and in the world of the game itself.
Okay. So at that point, I think my confidence level is probably about a 5.
Okay.
I play games, but I do tend to block out the music side of it. I'm just focused on the visuals and the game objectives.
You came anyway. We don't care.
There's some that are too too known to not know. So I think I'll get a couple maybe.
And I think that's the fun part about music a lot of times too, because you watch a lot of movies, obviously.
Yeah.
Peep the shirt. But like scores can be super varied. Sometimes they got lyrics, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't fit.
Yeah.
Or they're like completely experimental.
Yeah.
So
that's where I when it doesn't have words, that's when I struggle more. Because I'm like, oh, that's that. Like it's hard to identify like just mute composition than it is to like no words. Like, oh, he said this part, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the thing where I'll struggle is that it's like original scores. If it has words, maybe I'll give a better chance of it. But if it's just a score, just like word instruments, probably not as strong.
All
but
right.
I guess we'll see.
All right, let's get started. All righty. So for anyone listening along at home, if you're interested, we're going to put the list on in post so that you can see everything. But this is going to be the first song. I had to look at the name because I'm going to be playing all of these songs. And you know what, man? You got this. You got this.
All right.
You'll be good.
Okay.
So what do you think?
That sounds very like I want to say just based off of the way it sounds, like Jet Set Radio, like that type of stuff, where it's something I would play on Jet Set Radio.
Okay.
Very like grungy and like that vibe, maybe like a skating game. But I'm pretty familiar with the Tony Hawk, soundtrack. So I don't think it's from Tony Hawk.
Okay.
So I think I'm leaning more towards like it's just very fully cool. It's reminding me of like a bunch of it. But I don't think you give me a curveball right away. I think it's gonna be from a game. So I have to guess Jet Set Radio because that's the closest thing I can think of right now.
Interesting. So you didn't land the game.
Okay.
But it is from a game.
Okay.
And if I didn't say it before, there's 10 songs on here. Nate has to get 5. If he gets 5 points, he wins the whole thing.
Okay, so I missed the point. He gets the point for that because he stumped me. And I don't know. So it's a game, but what
that
game
is from a game.
Okay.
So that is from the beginning of Brutal Legend.
Oh, Brutal Legend.
Yeah,
okay.
The song is called Cabbage Boy.
Okay.
And it helps to set up like why the state of metal sucks so much, because that's supposed to be a metal song in the world of Brutal Legend.
Oh, that's like the popular.
And like Jack Black's character is like, dude, like what happened to us?
Oh,
like, we used to be proper people.
That makes sense.
So,
that's why it explains why it kind of sucks. And I was like, it kind of sucks. But
no, it's like purposely fucking terrible.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't play with Brutal Legend, but I remember seeing like all the Game Informers, just like that looks cool. I'll play it sometime, and I never played it. But yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so I missed the point. Chris gets the point. Next song.
All right.
Okay, well, that was very repetitive. Just some bagpipes going crazy. So, bagpipes, obviously, for me, associated with, like, medieval times, like that type of, like, setting. So, right away, I'm going to just think it's something from, like, that type of, like, fantasy world. I want to go, like, Skyrim, like, Elder Scrolls, like, the fucking, those types of games.
So, you're leaning
from
like, a game.
Something like that, like, fantasy world setting.
I got you.
I don't know if it's Skyrim, because I feel like Skyrim wouldn't have bagpipes for I don't know what reason. Shadows of Mordor, just because it kind of feels like Lord of the Rings, like that area of like Europe.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go Shadows of Mordor.
Okay. This one is not from a game.
Oh my god.
This is a trick one.
Damn it.
This song is called Dark Hive
Okay.
by Tavernus.
Tavernus.
They're
Okay.
a duo, and they play like predominantly like magical style and medieval style pieces like that.
Okay.
So like beehive, like they are wearing beehive masks. And,
Okay, so this is
like,
just a band. This is just a random song.
this is just a
Not from
random
anything.
song,
Okay.
not from anything. This is a trick.
Okay, so I gotta guess if it's even from a game. Now that makes more sense to me.
I thought
I knew that was.
too.
I know, but like now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, I understand it now. Okay, so that makes sense. It didn't seem too grandiose, so that's
Mhm.
probably why I was like, it's kind of repetitive. So
Yeah, and another
it's kinda
thing,
plain.
you actually you hit the nail on the head with the Skyrim thing.
Oh, were they inspired by it?
It sounds medieval, but Skyrim wouldn't have had like the bagpipe like that.
Yeah.
and in all of the composition for it, like they don't have anything of that tone or timbre. So that for
Okay.
not playing it,
Yeah.
great fucking guess
Alright,
because
let's
you're
see.
dead right.
I was right there, but I just couldn't finish it.
I
All right,
think
so another point for Chris.
I think you know this next one,
Maybe
but I it's one of those ones where like
if you know, you know.
if you know, you know.
Oh, that's not familiar. Okay.
Have you heard that before?
I feel like the beginning I've heard before.
It's super iconic.
Oh, jeez. So then I should know it, but is it iconic because of where it's from, or just like the song in general? It's just
I would say it's iconic because of the franchise it comes from,
okay.
and even from that standpoint, I would say it's like top 5 most recognizable songs
Damn.
for sure.
Damn. Okay, so rock influence heavy. What my mind goes to would be like the obvious would be like Guitar Hero, but I don't know if they had any like original songs that you could pull from, and then maybe like DMC, just because I feel like that's the vibe, like DMC type. Damn.
Kind of like the JRPG direction, you think maybe, or like the Japanese action game direction.
No, but that would make sense because it's like they would be the ones that put like English songs in there because they think it sounds cool to them, and
Mhm.
it's not like for us. We're like it's cool, but like why would you put that in there? It doesn't fit. Yeah, my right away instinct would just be Guitar Hero, so I think I have to lean Guitar Hero. I'm gonna go Guitar Hero, like an original song somewhere, like a bonus song.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
Nice.
Is that wrong?
Yes.
God damn it!
So that is the opening track called Otherworld to Final Fantasy X.
Oh, that's
So as you do like the opening cinematic for Final Fantasy X, that's what's playing.
okay.
I think the singer is the lead from Rammstein,
Oh, okay.
so it's that guy. And if you listen to the lyrics, or if you like read the lyrics, it actually describes the whole of Final Fantasy X. Like I was going during the research for this, I was looking at it and listening, and I was like, wait a minute, like he goes up to the point of describing the final boss fight.
Oh, okay.
Like it explains your actions of like, hey, you're about to have another chance. You're about to get isekai'd.
Yeah.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, because the whole thing is like you fight God, of course.
Okay. I never played Final Fantasy X, so that's explains why I wouldn't know it. But for some reason, that beginning part did sound familiar.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, you try to guide me. You said Japanese, maybe. I'm like, maybe not.
Well, because you said Devil May Cry, and I was like, ooh,
That's
hold
kinda
on.
close.
I was like, Satellite. He's getting a little close.
I'm just almost right every time.
I might ease up on you a little bit.
That's why.
No. I will promise.
Tell you.
I,
I, pay attention to songs.
I didn't really pick a one like that,
Like super noticeable.
like super noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my bad.
That's all good.
Here's your next one. We'll let this one go for just a bit too. There are no.
Words.
Oh, actually, I had to think about it. There's a choir at some point. Yeah.
Oh,
And they
like
they
lyrics.
kind of are there. Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like you're entering a boss fight or you're in a boss fight currently.
Okay.
That's the vibe I'm getting. I can't make out what the lyrics are saying, so I don't know what the choruses or the
It
choir
is
saying.
it is a bit incomprehensible. I was watching people do like listens of this particular track,
Uh-huh.
and it varied. Like some people they were musicians, other people were composers, some people just
Listen.
stream,
Okay.
and most of them were like, "What the hell is the choir saying?"
What are they saying?
nobody
Okay.
nobody knows. So you're fine.
So yeah, it just feels like a boss fight. Heavy strings.
Okay.
The choir there feels very atmospheric and epic. I just feel like might be another curveball. I'm gonna say it's not from a game. I'm gonna say it's just a choir who wanted to sing and they just made a cool song.
Very cool.
Was that wrong?
This was a game one.
God damn it! Fucking A. Well, okay, so if I had to guess a game, just throw a shot out there, I'm going to say, yeah, it's going to be like Skyrim.
Oh, man. Off base.
Oh, fuck, no way.
Yeah. So this one was from Bloodborne.
Oh, okay.
This is
so
this
same,
is
like-
Ludwig the Holy
okay.
Blade. This is where that comes from.
Oh, okay.
You guys can't see. I'm not showing it on camera today, but
Damn.
I have a gift I was given. It's Ludwig's Holy Blade. It's over there on the side of the room. That's where you get that.
Okay,
It's
so
from
that
this.
plays as you're grabbing it, or
As you're fighting the boss who has it.
oh,
yeah.
he drops it
So,
and then you
yeah,
get it.
the-
Okay, Bloodborne. It was Souls-like, but I just didn't get the right.
I keep curveballing you, and
It's okay.
it only
I just told you this
it's,
is what it was. I knew going into this that I would fail this because
it's
I
only
just
getting
ignored-
harder too.
damn it.
I've done.
He was like, "That's the easy one." That was not.
Yeah, that would- well, because I was like, he's gonna guess a FromSoft game. FromSoft statue, FromSoft statue, FromSoft prop.
Listeners, watchers, viewers at home. The whole point of this is that I don't play a bunch of games,
Which is true. Which
and
is
I
true.
don't pay attention to music. So that's the challenge of it. Because if I did for Chris, he'd probably get more than I would get. But
Well,
the fun of it,
The other thing is
that I
that
don't know.
if he put up when we've done this, because this is probably like the third time, it's usually me in the hot seat, and I don't know anime scores
Yeah.
for the life of me.
Or
And
like
I've
openings.
missed so many easy grabs there. This is just vindication of me.
yeah.
This is just
So if you're wondering, like, why is he in the seat? That's why. Because I'm
That's why.
not the one to be guessing this normally.
normally he kicks my ass at this.
Yeah.
You ready for your next one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll let you hear just a nice little. I love that one.
That sounds like Scott Pilgrim, like right away, like
Mm.
something they'd play. But I don't think they had any words in Scott Pilgrim. It was all like 8-bit music, and
Right,
16-bit. But it does feel like that type of vibe. It also sounds very like Hasbin Hotel, like the singing, the lyrics.
Mhm.
So I feel like this just might not be a game at all. This is just like a song that somebody liked. So I'm gonna just say not from a game, just a cool little like musical number someone did.
He's on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a point.
Yes,
Let's go.
He is on the board. So that is Friends in Low Places.
Uh-huh.
That comes from Big Top Burger. Shouts out to Big Top Burger. You can see it on the Worthy Kids channel.
Okay, yeah, see that makes sense. So it did sound like the lyrics themselves. It sounded like not from a game.
Yeah, it's kind of a giveaway.
So I was like, okay, this doesn't sound like a game, but I've been wrong before. So it's got a point.
But you nailed it too when you're like, this is kind of like Hasbin Hotel. I would say that they're very different in their delivery and like what they present.
Yeah.
But they are like self-animated shows that have their own score and everything. So like at least in that part, yeah, they're very much in that same lane, and they're both YouTube shows
Okay,
in
yeah,
that sense. So yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
Nailed it. I've been getting the vibe right, but I haven't been getting the fucking actual answer.
You're
right.
in the area. That's the best part is that you're there. You just need to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
So they're doing their job by making the scene sound like how it's supposed to.
Yes.
I just don't know the properties.
Here's your next one. It does have some words. I'll try and let it play a little bit so you can hear some of them.
Okay. Oh, change.
Tell me now, is there a man among you here? Is there no one who will stand up?
All
How do
right.
you feel about it?
That was sounded like an end credit scene, maybe like when the credits are playing, and then it started turning into like the main character maybe getting up to start fighting someone or something, and then it changed completely when the lyrics kicked in. They went like synthy and like a different kind of vibe altogether. But then the lyrics came in, and the lyrics are just like telling you like, hey, you're here to do some stuff. So I feel like all those things lead me to believe this is not from a game because it just the lyrics are too on the nose, and then again the guy singing it, he
Mhm.
sounds kind of like a YouTuber who like can kind of sing.
Mm.
So he's like, let me just do another song where I sing like a musical type song. So I'm gonna say not from a game, just some
Okay.
YouTube channel.
Okay. Not from a game.
It's not.
It's not. You got it.
I have a point.
The reason the bonus point thing was in here is because this one is associated with a franchise.
Oh, okay.
So this song is called Five, the Man or Machine, and that comes from the Proto Men. Proto Men are
Okay,
a group
okay.
who originally, and I think they do different stuff now a little bit, but their original premise was like they were a rock opera group themed around the events of like the Maverick Hunter saga and everything. So
Okay.
like most of the songs are from the perspective of either Dr. Tom Slight or from Rock
Okay.
in like having to go through everything. So like this one is like essentially like Mega Man being stuck with like, do I give into the violent tendencies that I need to in order to save the city, or do I maintain my humanity with like it? Everything is super dramatic when it comes to Proto Men for this, but I like the rock opera direction because it's the musical direction that like Mega Man is built off of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I like that one, and that was meant to be a slightly different curveball because it's still technically about Mega
associated.
Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Got a point. So 2 points for me. I think Chris has 3 at this point.
I have
What have we done? 7?
3, 4. We have 4 songs left.
Oh, okay, so we're 6 in. So I think it's 4-2. Chris is up 4-2. I'm holding him back from winning the game.
Listen, I want to go. I want to go all the way to the end of this list. So I'm hoping we do. If not, I might just play the songs anyway.
Yeah.
And just get Nate's
See what I can
opinion.
do.
This is going to become a react after that. Ten more. How do you feel about it?
Very, very jazzy.
Mm.
Drummy's going crazy. So I feel like you wouldn't do 3 from a non-game in a row. This has to be from a game. It sounds kind of like initially I want to go like Skullgirls, like when you're trying to do like combos, because it sounds like mistimed in the beginning. It sounds like you're kind of like trying to land a combo and you're doing what's the name, big band. So it feels like
mistimed in the beginning. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that note, and I'll explain it.
Damn it. Okay, so it's from a game, but I gotta guess what game. I gotta go just Skullgirls, just because it's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. It's from a game.
It's not from a game.
God damn it!
It is not from a game, and it's so great that you said it's offbeat in the beginning because you're totally right. But it makes sense for the context of the song. So that track is called "The Anxious Battle for Sanity."
And
it is one of the, I think it's like the third to last score or last track in Birdman.
Oh, that makes sense.
The full percussion.
That makes sense.
That's why I was like, you know this one.
This sounds
familiar.
But yeah, okay.
I picked that one because unlike a lot of the other Birdman tracks, it's harder to tell that it is straight up
like a song
from the movie.
Okay, yeah. See, because I was thinking like Whiplash too, because I was like, it's kind of Whiplash.
Had you done that, you still would have. I'd have given you a point. Like, that's the same year. It's the same. It's the same feel. But yeah, no. That's why I was like, you'll know this one because you know, like that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, hearing it now. Damn it! So from a movie, you threw another curveball there. I thought it was gonna be more.
As soon as you're like, you wouldn't do 3 non-games, I was like,
what? Damn it! All right, so Chris has 5 points.
I learned from you, Dad. I learned from you.
We have 3 more.
We technically have 3 more. You want to
just go? No, because I can still tie.
You can still
tie it. So we can go. We'll go another one.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. This one does have lyrics.
Okay.
When you speak, I hear silence. Here, oh, I can hear. Moving out for a country.
Damn it. That's just the problem with game songs. If they are from a game, they don't pick the best singers. So it sounds not like a professional, like it is professional, but like it doesn't sound like, you know, typical what you hear on radio, like polished voices. It sounds kind of like I picture you on the street, sing the song for me. I hired you on Fiverr for like $20 to sing this lyrics.
That's a take. That's a take of all time for sure.
Is someone famous, like really good singer? I'm really fucked up, but her voice to me doesn't sound like the greatest. Maybe that's the way she was singing it. And then yeah, the beat comes in, just drum heavy again, which is cool.
So you think this is from a game?
Fucking, but would you go 4 curveballs in a row? That's the thing. I'm at the plate right now. I'm drowning.
I got you.
Would he throw me another curveball, or would he just throw me a meatball straight down the field? I'll go game again, just based off of probability that it wouldn't be 4 in a row, would it? I'm gonna say game, and then the game that it's from. Right, so let's just say it's from that Gotcha Man game, the fucking arcade game. Is it Gaija Man? The word they're dressed as birds, but they're like
Sentai. Okay.
Fuck, I forgot the name. I'm gonna say that
Tatsunoko.
game.
You think it's from Tatsunoko?
Something along those lines. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what do you mean? Okay, it is from a game.
Okay, sweet. I got.
It's not from Tatsunoko.
It's not from that though.
It's from Transistor.
Oh,
which is a game created by Supergiant.
Okay.
And I selected Supergiant because that's why I was like, this is a take. This is your take. I won't defend you on this one.
Okay.
I love the Supergiant music, and I love the people that they choose
To sing.
for their music. So because the singing is done from the main character.
Mhm.
She was a singer. Her voice gets taken away. So the only time you hear her is when she's either humming or when these tracks come on during battle.
Okay.
So when it's the slower parts, it's you traversing the overworld, and then when enemies pop up, the drum and bass comes in,
That
and
makes
that's
sense.
when. So that's how it handles
Okay.
going
Yeah.
back and forth between the two.
That's like the over the top style one, right?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
I remember that.
It is that one. Yeah.
The big sword.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that's.
I remember the game. Didn't play it, but I did know people loved it.
I adored Transistor and Red and that whole story. And
Okay,
that,
yeah, Transistor.
that's when I got into Super Giant.
Ashley, shout out to Ashley Barrett. I said you don't have a good voice. Better voice than me, but you don't sound radio. Like that's what I was trying to get at, I guess.
Like
Right.
radio, that I could understand.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go to the next one. I'll give myself a point for that one. I got a game.
You got a
I
game.
got a game.
You got a game. This one, if you don't know it,
Then
I'm
not
not
a
gonna.
gamer.
I'm not
a
gonna
G-boy.
be. I'm not gonna be mad at you, but it's definitely gonna be one of those things where it's like, bro, like
Why did I even try with you?
like I sing this song.
So baby, can you feel like number one? Shining bright for everyone.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
Oh god.
Do you think it's from a game?
I feel like it has to be from a game. It reminds me of the fucking song from Mario Odyssey where you're just singing a song and it's just like, why is the song in here? But it kind of laps, so I like it. So I'm gonna say it's from a game, and it's gonna be one of those random games where it's like, why is this in here? And I gotta say, it's like, what would be weird for that to be a part of?
It makes if you listen to
The
it
words?
makes perfect fucking sense. No, because I'll explain it right now. You'll be like, oh my god. You'll be like, yeah, no.
Center attraction. Very soulful. Reminded me of
It's
like
super soul.
the muses from
Yes.
Hercules.
Actually, yeah, that's if you heard the because this is I'll tell you this. This is an updated version of this track
Of the original song?
of the original song, and the original song, I believe, has 2 more singers, and it's very like
Soulful.
and then the love gives you like it
Okay.
has that energy. So
Damn. All right. So game, and I'm gonna say it's from. I'll just say Mario, just because.
all right,
Was it, a
it
game?
is not from a game.
God damn it! Oh my god! All right.
So that song is called the updated version is called Bankai.
Okay.
The song,
okay.
the original song is called Number One. That is Ichigo's theme.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
that is Ichigo's battle theme.
That's
When
hilarious.
Ichigo shows up and is like, sorry I made you wait so long. I'm
That's
here
what
now.
Plays.
Like that is what plays, and everyone goes, oh, now you feel like number one. Like
That's
now you
annoying.
feel like number one. It's
Listeners, viewers at their home, you know that
That is-
not the Bleach fan.
he's not the
Out of the
Bleach
big
fan.
three. Bleach,
it is the
least
anime
watched.
though, so I was like, there's a
Yeah.
chance he'll get it because that's the thing is like even if you don't know Bleach,
You know that meme.
that song's big because it's like why is the Bleach
Yeah.
music so fire?
Damn it! All right, so Chris wins technically, but we'll do the last one just because it's the last one, and we'll see if I can guess.
Is that? Let me see. Hold on. 1,
Should have been the last
2,
one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this last one is the last
I
one.
forced it to go to 9. It was like, I lost a long time ago, but it's fine. I'll play the last one and see if I can get it.
We'll see if we can get it.
This is not from a game. This is from Turning Red.
This is from Turning Red.
That's what it sounds
Oh, I thought about it right now. You said it.
No,
Wait,
it's Turning
There's
Red.
a boy band
The
in
boy
there.
band,
Yeah. I forgot.
So I'm gonna say yeah, not a game. 'Cause
Okay.
It sounds boy band, but I don't know what it's from. But it just sounds like it's not from. It's from a boy band, like from a different, like a TV show, like a made up boy band. Like, oh, I love this whatever band it is. That's what
Mhm.
it reminded me. Turning Red, fucking what are they 4 once or something like that.
Oh, I think it is for once.
Something like that. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm gonna say not a game, some sort of boy band from a made up TV show, or made up boy band from a TV show.
It is a made up boy band
Yes.
from a game.
Damn it.
Yes, let's
Damn it.
go. So that is online. They are a boy band in Warframe
Oh my god.
for the Warframe 1999 update.
Oh, okay. that
Because in
makes
the
sense.
90s,
yeah,
boy bands were huge.
Okay.
All right.
Damn it.
This was a boys to men household, to be frank. But you know, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were huge when we were kids,
Yeah.
right? So,
Damn.
yeah, no, that online is in the story of Warframe. They were created by big business because they're like, well, we want to control people.
That makes
So let's use this zombie
These
virus.
psyops.
Let's use this zombie virus to make the perfect boy band that listens to what we tell them to.
Yeah.
And we'll send them out to make us money.
Okay.
But the way that the infection works, it's kind of like a music thing. So they made a music zombie virus.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There are the results. Chris stumped me. I tried my best. He did a good job of stumping me. He didn't pick the most popular choices. He picked good, varied choices for me to try to guess.
You said
You
throw
did.
curveballs.
I did. You did. You
And
did
I
throw
threw-
3 in a row. Almost 4.
I went through the list too, and I was like, I should mix this more. And as I was going, I saw, do this one here, this one. And then I forgot halfway through, and I went,
All curveballs. Kind of got at the end. I kind of was able to guess a couple of them just in the dark. But yeah, so game music's pretty cool. Pay attention to it more. If you learn anything from this video, you should pay attention more.
You definitely should.
Because you'd be like me and you'll look like a fool when you do one of these games.
Hey, people work hard on the music that you hear. I love a lot of the different tracks in particular that were on this list. And even, you mentioned Skyrim, Jeremy Soule is still a legend. I still love all of his composition too. Like, the game music these days is so much more expansive than it ever could be from when we were little kids. Like, I still remember Excite Bike and
Yeah.
like 8-bit, 16-bit synth. Like, we've come such a beautifully long way. And I just enjoy it, man.
Yeah, it is definitely overlooked a lot of times, even in like any other media too, like TV shows, movies. A lot of the time, it's like, oh,
It's
there
what,
was a
it was
score
what
there.
makes the scene.
Yeah, you don't really like fucking Star Wars Duel of Fates. You're like, oh, yeah, that was cool.
Or Drive.
Yeah, Drive, something
Drive.
like that.
The song from Drive is still huge.
Yeah, so people who are not typical music listeners like that, go listen to some game music. Hopefully you found something in here that you might like and you might want to explore on your own. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Check us out, the rest of our videos on the
Yeah,
channel.
absolutely.
Thank you guys for watching. Go follow us down below. And until next time,